Ready? 3, 2, 1, start. The High Court, in its impugned order dated 5/8/2008, examined the contentions of the parties and granted the prayers of the writ petitioner while observing and holding inter alia as under para. The petitioner now claims reimbursement of tax paid by it on actual turnover of the works contract and not on the tax paid by it on the materials procured by it, which have gone into for the purpose of execution of the works contract. Stop. The further admitted fact that OPs 6 to 18 have in fact deducted the sales tax at source from the bills raised by the petitioner from time to time in due progress of the work, and the same have in turn been deposited with the sales tax department. Stop. Now annexure 1, which is sought to be quashed, is a clarification but not in supersession of annexure 10 as it is projected by the state government. Stop. The said clarification cannot take away the effect of the statutory provision. Stop. The orders of assessment in annexure 4 series indicate that after deducting the labor charges, service charges, amount of tax paid, materials used in the execution of works contract from the gross turnover of the assessment year, the balance has been put to tax by the sales tax authority. Stop. From the discussion made above, the irresistible conclusion is that the sales tax has been levied in the orders of assessment in respect of the amount received pertaining to items of work completed during the financial year. Stop. The clarification in annexure 1, which unilaterally takes away the claim of the petitioner for reimbursement, is contrary to clause 45 of the general conditions of the contract and section 5 within bracket 2 within bracket a of the Orissa Sales Tax Act. Para. Accordingly, the clarification letter dated 7/11/2001, annexure 1, issued by the financial advisor cum additional secretary to government Department of Water Resources, is quashed and the OPs are directed to grant appropriate reimbursement in terms of clause 45 of the general conditions of contract as claimed by the petitioner. Stop. Assailing the order so passed by the High Court, learned senior counsel for the appellant has strenuously argued that the impugned order is contrary to the facts of the case as also the principles of law applicable and hence deserves to be set aside. Stop. The learned senior counsel for the appellant has referred to clause 29A of Article 366 of the Constitution of India and the principles enunciated by this court in the cases of Builders Association of India and others versus Union of India and others 1989 within bracket 2 SCC 645 to submit that by the 46th Amendment of Constitution, a fiction was created for treating the works contract as deemed sale on which sales tax would be leviable but only on the value of goods which went into the execution of any works contract. Stop. Further, with reference to the definitions of sale goods and works contract as contained in the Act of 1947, as also section 5 within bracket 2 within bracket a thereof and the relevant clauses governing the contracts in question, the learned counsel had submitted that any payment against the monthly running bill to the contractor does not constitute payment for any completed item of work. Over.